Top 20 Budget Manager Interview Questions and Answers. Welcome to our channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel to join our family. It is crucial to be fully prepared before going into a job interview. In this video, we will look at the top 20 interview questions and answers that can be used when interviewing for a budget manager position. Number 1. Why are you interested in this role? Tip 1. Be concise. Tip 2. Show your interest in why you first considered this job. Sample answer: I have wanted to be in the role of manager since high school. I often find myself doing a great job in such roles. Soon afterward, I found my interest in math and found the budget managing job position to be an ideal fit for me. I have contract negotiation skills and can administer business well. Cash flow forecasting is one of my skill sets. Number 2. What are the roles of a budget manager? Tip 1. The interviewer wants to know about your knowledge. Tip 2. Keep it short as you explain the key roles of a budget manager. Sample answer: a budget manager is responsible for analyzing the company's financial information like cash management, revenues, and expenditures, while ensuring that the company's financial operations are not exceeding the budget. The budget manager also reviews budget suggestions and requests. Number 3. What are the qualities a budget manager should possess to be effective? Tip 1. The interviewer wants to know about the qualities you have. Tip 2. Mention the skills that define your performance. Sample answer: a budget manager must have analytical skills that include processing a variety of information, evaluating costs and benefits, and solving complex problems. It is also good to have communicational skills, detail-oriented math skills, and writing skills. Number 4. What major challenges did you face during your last role? How did you handle it? Tip 1. Talk a little bit about the worst day you had in your previous job. Tip 2. Keep it short. Sample answer: in my previous job role, I always performed my tasks on time and with due competency and attention to detail. However, a few times when I had to deal with both shortness of time and complexity of the tasks assigned to me, I had a difficult time. However, my nature of fighting challenges saved me from falling behind, and I always delivered my work on time. Number 5. Describe your daily routine as a budget manager. Tip 1. Describe a normal day in your previous job role. Tip 2. Be concise. Sample answer: in my previous role, I had to examine the budget estimates for accuracy, completeness, and conformance with the regulations and procedures. I analyzed the budget and reports of accounting. I had to summarize budgets and submit recommendations for either the approval or disapproval of funds requests. I also had to analyze monthly department budgeting and accounting reports to keep up with expenditure controls. Number 6. Briefly describe your experience as a budget manager. Tip 1. Talk about the highlights of your previous job. Tip 2. Mention a little about the things you didn't like. Sample answer: being a budget manager, I have seen the highs and lows of a company, and I have been through times when everything depended on me. This job position has taught me how to compete in the professional world. I experienced a few bad days at my previous company when I wasn't given the proper environment and tools to deliver my best, but the rest of the job was great. Number 7. What strategies and mindset is required for this role? Explain with examples. Tip 1. Explain, using your personal experiences. Tip 2. Show that you are prepared for this interview question. Sample answer: the budget manager must be driven towards competency and attention to detail. The job requires strong communication and analytical skills that will prove that you are present in the situation to grasp the pitfalls for the company and eliminate them. I am a good fit because I am hardworking and committed to delivering quality and quantity as needed. Number 8. What is the biggest challenge that you foresee in this job? Tip 1. Explain what kinds of challenges budget managers normally face. Tip 2. Show the interviewer that challenges don't scare you off. Sample answer: there are challenges in every job and position, and I expect some in this role. I see that time management and attention to detail will be of the highest importance in this role. I am ready to deliver my skills and expertise and will face any challenge I am given. Number 9. How do you stay motivated at work? Tip 1. Explain your sources of motivation. Tip 2. Talk about the things that motivated you in your previous role. Sample answer: I am motivated by the challenges I face. Strict deadlines and delivering my work with zero errors is a challenge that motivates me and tells me to be active in the present. I am always driven towards competency and active work delivery. Number 10. Describe a time you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. Tip 1. Talk about a time when you couldn't give your best performance. Tip 2. Show the interviewer that you have learned from the experience. Sample answer: I believe this position does not allow for any errors or mistake. The start of a career causes everyone some failures at first, but that teaches a good hard lesson. I had such an experience, and I fell on my knees back then. I could foresee the expenditure of total profit on the following month's requirements. I had to figure out all the money that would go into that section, but I put it in the profit account alone. This led to embarrassment in front of my team, hence, I learned the lesson to keep an eye on the future. I am actively improving myself and am focused on seeing the good side of failing occasionally. Number 11. As a budget manager, what management style do you have? Tip 1, don't use labels. Tip 2, use the situational style to answer this question. Sample answer, in my experience, assigning responsibility and authority is very important. A team should be able to develop and grow like individuals and not be held back by ego or low expectations. I believe that we all should focus on building a team. Every member must be clear about his or her role and should know where they each fit. I also believe in giving real-time feedback. My work style is based upon forward-mindedness and a drive to do more in less time. I am always inclined to wring the most out of the assets we as a company have in store. Number 12. What experience are you bringing with respect to this particular position? Tip 1, talk about the specifics related to this position. Tip 2, be confident in your answer to this question. Sample answer, I have always been inclined towards making money and have been good at saving it. This gave me about a lot of insight during my journey in being a budget manager. I started working as a budget manager in a small shop near my house and later joined 2 larger companies. My experience as a budget manager comes from a fondness for this role of managing money. Number 13. As this field is mostly changing, what have you done in the last 12 months for personal development in this role as budget manager? Tip 1, this is an opportunity to show off a variety of things you have done in the past. Tip 2, show self-motivation and goal orientation. Sample answer, I haven't had the opportunity to harbor and develop myself in this role, but I have become very involved in the local food bank over the last year. This taught me a great deal about teamwork, community, and taking the right initiative. Number 14. Why are you leaving your previous job? Tip 1, don't say that you were not being paid enough at the last job. Tip 2, develop an answer that surrounds personal growth and improving your skill sets. Sample answer, I am always looking for ways to improve my skills and abilities. When I found about this opportunity, I believed that I could further my skills if I was working for this company. I believe that my skills match the needs of this company better than in the position I held before. Number 15. What are your strengths? Tip 1, mention strengths that the company might benefit from. Tip 2, show how you can settle into a new environment. Sample answer, I am able to settle into an environment that demands me to be active in challenging new circumstances. I am a problem solver and a motivator who can work as a natural leader. I perform very well under pressure and have a positive attitude, with loyalty being my main asset. Number 16. What are your weaknesses? Tip 1, the interviewer wants to understand how you see yourself and hear your evaluation of yourself. Tip 2, don't ever say that you don't have any weakness. Sample answer, I am always inclined to learn new things and make room for improvement, but there are a few things I would still like to improve on. One of these skills is not being proactive or able to see too far into the future. I see all of the upcoming situations I have to deal with financially, but I must be better at seeing what is coming. I am working on this issue by doing more homework on tasks as they are assigned to me so I can analyze each situation more thoroughly. Number 17. Why should you prepare an annual budget? Tip 1, show that you have done your homework regarding this position. Tip 2, try keeping it short, but concise. Sample answer, having an annual budget helps you in the following ways. It sharpens the understanding of your goals. It allows you to see the real picture and accurately shows you what you can afford. It encourages effective ways to deal with money issues. It fills a need for required information beforehand. Number 18. What is continuous budgeting? Tip 1, show that you have done your homework regarding this position. Tip 2, try keeping it short, but concise. Sample answer. Continuous budgeting is the cycle of gradually adding one more month to the end of a multi-period budget plan as each month passes by. This methodology has the benefit of continually taking care of the budget model and updating budget suppositions for the last incremental time of the financial plan. The disadvantage of this methodology is that it may not yield a budgeting plan that is more reachable than the customary static budget plan since the budget timeframes preceding the gradual month just added are not re-examined. Number 19. What are the types of budgeting models? Tip 1, show that you have done your homework regarding this position. Tip 2, try keeping it short, but concise. Sample answer, A business makes a budget when it needs to match the actual future performance to the ideal scenario that puts together its best estimates of expenses, sales, asset replacements, and cash flows. There are a number of budgeting models including static budgeting, zero-based budgeting, flexible budgeting, incremental budgeting, the rolling budget, the rolling forecast. Number 20. What is the difference between a budget and a forecast? Tip 1. Show that you have done your homework regarding this position. Tip 2. Try keeping it short, but concise. Sample answer: a budget is a measured desire for what a business needs to accomplish. Its qualities include: the budget is a nitty-gritty portrayal of the results of things to come, money-related position, and incomes that the administration needs the business to accomplish during a specific time frame. The budget may be refreshed once per year, based upon how much time the senior administration needs to update data. The budget is contrasted with real outcomes to decide differences from expected execution. The management finds a way to align real outcomes back with the budget. The budget to real comparison can trigger changes in execution-based compensation paid to workers. The work of budget manager is exciting, but it also comes with a lot of responsibility. For your job interview preparation, here were the top 20 budget manager interview questions and answers. We hope you find this video useful. Let us know if you have any question and comment below. If you enjoy this video, please like the video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.